Like the crew band of Bubo. Sounds like an amazing band name. I would so go see the crew band of Bubo. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more Crusader Kings III here in Crew. And if you missed the last one, you missed a lot. A very eventful Crusader Kings III last time. Let's bring everyone up to speed with a few bullet points here. Our beloved wife, Pawn, unfortunately passed away. We cared for her deeply. We were faithful to her throughout our entire marriage. She was even our soulmate, and unfortunately she passed away. The stress of that forced me to go on a hunt to cure my stress, and in doing that hunt, a very nice young lady popped out of the woods, and we hit it off immediately, and we've got married. So on the rebound from Pawn, I have married Wool. I believe that's how your name is pronounced, my dear. I'm not 100% on that. And you are already pregnant. I've wasted no time in my rebound marriage here. You are already pregnant with my child. The other extremely eventful thing had to do with our son, Lampshade, the constant disappointment in our lives. Now, we sent Lampshade off to war. He's not very good at war, so we sent him off to war to see if maybe an accident would happen, and Lampshade was indeed wounded in battle. And then the news got out about all of his many adulteries. And people weren't really into that. So unfortunately, we had to imprison our own son. We didn't want it to come to that, but we did. And then we threw him in the dungeon. And between the wounds he had received in battle and his unsanitary conditions in our dungeon, our son Lampshade has indeed shuffled off his mortal coil. So we've lost our wife and our heir in Crew. And that leaves everything a little bit shaken up right now. Our new heir is Garty, Lampshade's son. We thought we might go ahead and murder Garty, but we've backed off that plan. We're going to see how Garty shakes out. If Garty's worth it, then fantastic. I was really betting everything on our beloved son, Pencil, who just kind of does everything right. He's just a delight. But we'll see how Garty does before we make a decision on murdering him. I don't think I have a lot of time left to make these decisions. I'm 56, and I'm showing my age. Now, I am doing everything I can to boost up my health. I've started washing my hands. I'm taking my health seriously, but I've got to feel my time in Crew is coming to a close, so I want to make some final moves here. We'll get things going in Crew, and I want to have another look at Bassa. I think Bassa is looking ripe for an invasion right now. Garta, yet another Garta that I've got to keep track of. You don't have an extraordinary amount of troops. And what do your troops consist of? Mostly bush hunters. Okay, I've got an answer to bush hunters. I've been kind of stocking up on the horsemen, on the light horsemen, which are a counter to bush hunters. In fact, I think we're going to increase that to size 3. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit more in maintenance. It's going to cost me a little bit more, but I think that's solid. Get those counters in there to your bush hunters. Now, what's my army looking like? We have just returned from war, so we're a little depleted right now, and we are very, very low on champions. Extremely low on champions, and unfortunately, we can't raise the call for champions right now. We're still locked out of that until 1107. I might not live that long. That's going to be a problem. That is definitely, because you've got quite a few champions over here, as I recall. Yeah, you've got 7 champions, and I've just got a bunch of horses. But we're going to keep an eye on you, Bassa. You're looking real ripe. Now, Bassa is connected to Nuon and Man. That's the duchy that is composed of. Let me take another look at Man here. How are you doing over here, Kansa? Yeah, you got a lot of friends, man. You got a lot of friends, and you don't have no army. You've got an army. How about Nuon? That's the same person. No, it's not. You just look the same. That confused me the last time, too. You guys look identical, except one of you has a scar. You've got even more friends. Oh, you just lost a friend. You just lost a friend as I was looking at you. One of your alliances broke up. Wow, and your army is really, really depleting itself. Are you involved in a war somewhere? You are. You're defending against Farbus Wanbin, where do you live these days? What's your deal? You're up in here. Ah, in Sapi, yeah. Yeah, you guys are making some moves. You're getting pretty big. Okay, I want to concentrate on Bassa, but we're going to keep an eye on Nuon. If that looks really weak, might take advantage of that. Now, what are my friends looking like these days? Exactly 0. I've run out of alliances. Okay, I don't have any more kids to marry off, which is a teensy tiny bit unfortunate. We're going to have to do Bassa by ourselves, but that's okay. Our army is ticking up. Bassa, how are you doing right now? Your army's ticking up too. Okay. I've got some money. I could hire some mercenaries. That's not the worst idea. Why is my prestige dropping? What is the problem over here? I have unraised men-at-arms. Oh, okay. Well, that will sort itself out over time. That's fine. That's going to sort itself out. That's just the horsemen. As they beef themselves up, that will tick down, I would assume. What are we looking at with those guys? 290 out of 300? Yeah, it's going to be fine, game. Don't worry about it. And in an extraordinary coincidence, I was just checking when Wall might give birth, and she did. And she did. You have given birth to a son. Well, that's going to shake up the succession line. Alright, well, you're not going to be Togar because we have a tradition here of naming things that are within my immediate field of vision while I'm recording this series. So, Togar, let's see what your name is going to be. What's around me right now? Now, Togar, many of the good names were used up by Keychain and Lampshade and Pencil, so you're going to be Clock. My son, Clock. It's a very strong name, I think. It could be a very strong boy. So, Clock, welcome to the family. How does that shake things up here? Garty's still my heir. But take, for instance, Wenyan. Yeah, Clock's in there now. Clock's in there. It goes to Pencil first, of course, because we gave it to Pencil. But Clock is down in the line there. Now, Clock, I'm a little fresh out of allies right now. I know you're about 4 days old. How are you feeling about marriage? So we could hook Clock up here with either Zainab or Kadi of Madari. And they could give us a very quick alliance with Wuro here of Bobo. Not to be confused with Bubo, which is one of our territories, but Bobo. I can't see an immediate problem with that. You're reasonably close by. Yeah, you're actually quite close by. You've got an army. You don't have nothing going on. You're winning something. You're on the march and you're winning a war somewhere. How would you feel about marrying Clock? We're both going to get some prestige. Well, Clock will get the prestige. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and send that proposal if we could. Nice, quick, hasty alliance, not to be sniffed at. And you are obviously very, very happy to accept that. How would you feel about going to war with me, say, sooner rather than later? How's the army looking these days? Okay, looking pretty good. I really need some champions. Really, really need some champions right now. In terms of mercenaries, what's the cost looking like these days? Okay, we could get some cheapo mercenaries in here. Like the Crew Band of Bubo. Sounds like an amazing band name. I would so go see the Crew Band of Bubo. Okay, 789 soldiers, a couple of champions, and some bush hunters. And you've got your captain's actually pretty rock and roll. Marshal of 17. How about Company of the Volta? What do you got? You got some more bush hunters. Pretty good commander. The Guan Band of Daboya? What are you doing these days? Bowman? Alrighty. And what's your trait here? You're a Reaver. Well, we're not going to be raiding as much as we're going to be going to war. Let me take one more look at Bassa before I commit here. Let's just move the rally point a little tiny bit closer to Bassa if we could. I think we're probably going in. I don't know that we're going to get too much better than this. 1771 out of 1812 on our levies. That's pretty much topped off. All of our men-at-arms are topped off. We've got a good counter to their bushmen. Or their bush hunters, rather. Yeah, I think it's time for war in Crew again. Alright, Garta. I'm coming in. I'm coming in. We are declaring war on you. I would like to... I could actually go for the duchy, but I think that's a bad move. Let's not overextend ourselves. Let's go for the county Thank you very much. We are declaring war on you. We are obviously going to immediately invite our allies into that. Call to war, please. 150 prestige. That's fine. We've got a little bit of prestige ticking along here. And then let's go ahead and immediately raise our armies. Now, who's in charge of this? Boryi. Okay, good. Yeah, they're coming right at us. Okay, let's just go meet them in the field. Yeah, Wuro is definitely in on that. That's cool. They're spinning off. They're actually taking another direction. Wait, where did you get all those? Did you just hire mercenaries? I think you just hired mercenaries. Who's in there? The First Army of Bassa. Show me whatever is underneath these guys. All right, we're getting some mercenaries then. You know what? We're just getting some mercenaries. I'm not messing around with these guys. Give me... who's looking good these days? Company of the Volta, remind me. It's only 796 soldiers, but it's 796 soldiers. Only a couple of champions, though. A couple of champions there, a couple of champions there. Doesn't look like I'm getting much for my money here. You've got 803 soldiers and a couple of champions. Did you guys hire the Bobo Band of Kong? Because that name is awesome. Oh, I wanted the Bobo Band of Kong. I could just get the followers of Akwi in here. They've got actually some decent troops. We're not messing around with Bassa. I don't want this to be a war that goes on forever. I'm going to spend basically all my money and hire those guys. Yeah, you guys are in. Come on in and help. Oh, come on, mercenaries. I need you guys to make the trip a little bit faster, please. If you could just kind of run to our aid. Run to our aid. Run to our aid. We wounded somebody. We maimed somebody. That's great. Running to our aid, please. Running to our aid. There we go. Okay, okay. We're in there somewhere. Are you in there? Hello. I don't know where my mercenaries went. I'm pretty sure we're in there. It's a close battle, but I'm pretty sure we've got that. We killed somebody. That's cool. Now is the problem. They had a lot more champions than we did. If we can winnow down a few of those, that's no bad thing. Okay, I think we've got the Battle of Bassa. Yeah, we've got that. That's fine. We can deal with that. I see our allies coming in. Excellent. Good. Good. So you guys are going to flee for a while, and we're just going to do a bit of light sieging on that. Should we possibly change commanders for that? Hold the phone there a sec, Crusader Kings. What's your traits? You're an aggressive attacker and a rough terrain expert. Okay, do we have anyone who's particularly good at sieging? Kwasi, you're an organizer. That's delightful. You're a holy warrior. You're a forder. None of this is about sieging. Unyielding defender. That is nice. Not so much with the sieging there. And then we're getting to Reaver, rough terrain, jungle stalker. No, okay. I'm pretty much Weo here, or what's your name again? I forget who you are. Anyway, my guy here in charge of the army. You'll do fine. Oh, everything's popping off here. Hang on. I've come across a book about ancient trances and visions. Oh, neat. I'm getting weird in my old age. Fantastic. Seems a strange practice. Perhaps there's something to be learned from them. I wonder what would happen if I imitate their practices. I test the mystical practices. I'm going to go insane, aren't I? What do the other texts say? You attempt to learn more about the practice through books. Well, that seems smart. I should do that. Okay, and what's up with Wall here? Absent-mindedly with my hair as she tells me about her tome collection. Oh, what a conversationalist. Point of view is intriguing. It's her passion for the subject. Okay, so I'm like really into my new wife here. So Wall, I think I love you. And she just automatically becomes my soulmate. That was quick. And can you explain one more time? I'll just get learning lifestyle. No, I'll take the soulmate thing. That's fine. She's a very, very nice young lady. Jumped out at me in a forest and we just immediately hit it off and got married and got her pregnant. Yeah, we're going to do that. Passionate interests. My declaration of love catches Wool off guard. Oh, I felt the same way for such a long time. Wool, we've known each other for like under a year, I think. All right, well, I'm the happiest man in crew. Again. Now, I'm back in the library reading about mystical knowledge here. I seem to have stumbled across something remarkable. This is teaching me about my faith. Oh, learning +1 and a perk. Or I should experiment. Ooh. This is like, let's make a deal. Do I take the one good thing, or do I take a chance that there might be something better if I keep going? You know what? I am too old to be taking chances right now. I'll take the learning, and I'll take the lifestyle perk. Thank you very much. I have a new perk. All right, so what could we do here? Stay healthy, man. Stay healthy. There's not much I can do. I'm just going to have to keep going down the tree here. We're not going to embrace celibacy, clearly, but I'll unlock it anyway, just so we can get down to healthy. All right, so they're well on the retreat. They are going very, very far away. My concern is that they're going to circle back and get into Dibri or Bubo. My allies are almost here, and we've got the siege just fine. It's going to take a while, though. We're not actually awesome at sieging right now. Alrighty. What else can I do? I've obviously got no money because I spent all of them on the mercenaries, but I think that was a good move. We might have lost that battle without those mercenaries. In the time it took for our allies to show up, we couldn't take that chance. I want this boss of war, hopefully, to be swift. I want to get in, grab Bassa, get out. I don't want to waste too much time here. Ah, yeah, they're doing exactly what I thought. They're circling around. They are circling around. Okay, could we maybe split off a sieging force and then send the rest of them over to defend? Oh, too late for army stuff. We're back in the mystical knowledge. 4K, right. You're my shaman. I should prove I've paid attention. Ah, okay, so we're not learning mystical knowledge. We're just trying to chat up 4K. Well, 4K, what are you into these days? You're into being deceitful, and you're being stubborn, and you're trusting. Courage, fairness, and compassion. I'm gonna go with... Well, courage would kind of match up with stubborn, I guess. Compassion kind of matches up with trusting. I'm going to go with compassion and see how you feel. Oh, I got 100 lifestyle points, or 100 piety, excuse me, 100 piety. Yeah, you're heading straight for East Crew. Okay, how's the siege? No, that's Bassa. How's the siege going down here? Got 8 months left. If my allies wanted to peel over and defend Crew, that would not be the worst thing, but it depends how long they're going to take to siege Crew. Answer that question for me. 7 months. Okay, so they're going to go faster than I am right now. We are going to need to peel over there and deal with their nonsense. All right, off we go, kids. You guys stay there and keep the siege going, please. Hang on. Before we go, if we're going by sea, why don't I put in one of those forder guys? Those guys are good at that sort of thing. Show me, I know at least one of you. Yeah. So let's see again. Crosses water without advantage penalties. Yeah, you're in charge of just the boat part of the army here. Now, we keep trying to sway Barixa, the actual legitimate wife of Lampshade, not one of his many lovers, and she ain't into it. You know what? You're plus 66 anyway. And I'm sorry that I threw your husband in the dungeon, but I kind of think you were on board with that. And 4K is not being a very good priest. All right, so get me to... Is there anyone on my council I need to sway? No, keep swaying Mardia, our new spy master here. That's never going to hurt. Always keep your spy master well ensconced in your court. No, guys! Stay on the siege. Keep sieging, please. Oh, I wish I could control you guys a little bit better. Maybe I can. I don't know. Where are you going? You guys are... Oh, there you go. Okay. All right, there you go. You got it. You figured it out. Wow, yeah, that forder thing is actually pretty good when you're doing that. They just leapt into battle. Right off the boat, right into battle. Hopefully we can take these guys. I'm pretty sure we can. Oh, one of our champions was wounded. That's no good. All right, Boryi. Wounded BC. Good. Monty wounded Borfar. Great. Good. This all seems to be going swimmingly, except we've kind of lost the siege now. We got the sparring grounds constructed in Crew, and... Oh, my court physician is actually a physician now. That's great. Good. I'm very, very pleased about that. All right, so we beat these guys. Our allies are somewhere. Oh, they've just shown up. Okay. Guys, we've got to go back to Bassa, though. So we're going back there, please. And I'm going to take Oh, Borye's already back in command. Excellent. And we captured somebody. Good. I've got a new perk. That's fantastic. Are you worth any money? Anyone want to pay for you? No, but I'll get a weak hook on you. It's broadly never going to come up, but you never know. I've murdered a lot of people, and I always need agents for that, so I'm just going to go ahead and ransom you out now. Take that weak hook. Take my perk. What's know thyself? When death of natural causes is a year away, you'll receive a warning. Yeah, I should probably know that. Now, these guys managed to circle back and make it back to Bassa before I could. Fascinating. Fascinating. Where are my allies in all of this? Where'd you guys go? Are you down here with us? Actually not. Oh, yeah, you are. You are. Okay. There's the first army of Sikasso. Okay, super. Great. Glad you're on board, guys. This battle should go pretty well. 5,000 troops on our side. Only, well, I was going to say 2,000, but that number is dropping rapidly. Dropping rapidly. Ooh, we wounded the enemy commander. That's got to be good, right? Yeah, even though we're fighting at a severe penalty, we're still kind of kicking their butts because numbers is numbers. Oh, our physician is even more of a physician. Thank goodness, that's really going to come up in the future. I'm not a young man. Alrighty, another victory to us. Can we get back to the sieging, please? I'd like to make sure we get Bassa under control sooner rather than later. Oh, we actually got BC. And the Spy Master. Ooh, excellent. And Flomo's in there somewhere. Oh, hi, a scheme at court. Somebody's trying to kill my what? Oh, my Marshal, Borye. Oh, yeah, stop the villain behind this. Yeah, no, I like that guy. What's my Spy Master on? Disrupting schemes? Yeah, disrupt all the schemes, please. Make sure we're... Actually, why don't you go into court intrigue? Just for that little tiny extra boost of disrupting that scheme. Hang on, there's a jihad. Okay, I don't think the jihad is going to affect us at the moment, so I'm just going to kind of broadly ignore that. I'd actually like to go and look at our prisoners. Oh, we have way more people than I thought. Okay, the prison is pretty full. Pretty full. So, Flomo, tell me about yourself. You don't really have a lot going on. Okay, is anyone going to pay for you? No, not even a little bit. Unimportant courtier. Okay, you can just hang out then. Oh, we've got somebody else now. Oh, what's your deal? Who are you? Nobody's going to pay for you either. Might just let a lot of you go. Tell me about yourself. Nobody cares. How about you? Does anyone care about you? Somebody might care about you. They don't care enough to actually give me any money, because they don't have any money. Okay, you can just chill out there until whomever loves you has money. I know it's the middle of a war, but I should probably focus a little bit on the family, too. Where is Clock? Yeah, what are you up to these days? Who's educating you? The answer to that is nobody, actually. I am going to educate you, because I have pedagogy as a trait. So you might just randomly gain some extra points in things. So yeah, totally. You are going to become my ward. And I'm going to educate you in what exactly? What? I'm not the world's most awesome warfare guy. No, I'm really not. It's got to be either intrigue or stewardship. Maybe learning. I think Clock, let's go with what we know, which is the murders. Let's go with an intrigue education for you, please. Now, once again, the little transoceanic Benny Hill chase continues. These guys are once again circling around, probably to East Crew. Their numbers are severely depleted, though. Severely depleted. I mean, they can put up a siege. We'll see how that goes. Speaking of sieges, what's our time like here? 10 months. Wow, we're just not very good at sieging. It's not the strongest weapon in our arsenal. Well, Willow's pregnant again. Oh, good. I'm gonna have yet another kid. How old am I now? I'm very old. 59 years old. That's pretty much an antique in Crusader Kings III, and I'm doing better with Wall than I really did with Pawn. I mean, Pawn gave me 4 kids, 2 of whom are dead, one of whom was not my fault. Coaster was not my fault. We think Coaster died of smallpox, but we're not 100% on that. She had smallpox, and then she didn't, and then she died. We're not really sure how that all moved around there, but anyway, Lampshade, I will take credit for that one. Crew's under siege again. Okay. You have so few troops in this siege. 6 months left. You're just better at sieging than I am. No, give me Bassa, please. 6 months left here. Okay. Well, just gonna kinda chill for a sec. Oh, we're staring at stars again. Right. My shaman doesn't approve of my science-y things. I will find my answers in the heavens. I'll gain learning lifestyle and insight in the heavens. What does that do for me? Ooh, stewardship up. And prestige up. For 10 years. Oh, great, that's basically the rest of my life. And 4K loses a little tiny bit of opinion of me. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. 25 lifestyle experience, 250 piety. And what's earthly focus? Piety up and clergy opinion up. No. We're taking insight in the heavens. Okay, here's my plan. I'm going to leave basically my levies here sieging, and I'm going to split off my special soldiers and, I believe, the mercenaries. So I would like... Who's who now? That's the first army of Krawi. And that's the commander Boryi. Right. That's pretty much all levies. These guys, yeah, I want you guys, who have no commander. Let's give you a commander. Kwasi, you're in. I would like you guys to go try and deal with this. You may or may not be able to do it, but at least it'll kind of keep me occupied with the siege while we go do something else. And actually, no, because my allies have an annoying tendency to follow me around like a puppy. So I'm just going to stay up there and make sure they stay on task. Oh, my allies might have gotten the hint, though. They're moving off to sea. They may be making a move to come in on crew as well, which is fine. I'll just stay here and keep the sieging up. I know we're being raided. That's fine. We're going to have to kind of let that slide right now. I can't commit troops to taking care of raiders who are not nothing. They're not nothing at all. We'll just, you know what, just take the money, man. It's fine. You can just, I'll write you a check. Oh yeah, this is not going to end well for them. I'm coming in from the north. My allies just came in from the shore. Yeah, they're just going to be wrecked. They're absolutely going to be wrecked. Bassa is just falling apart right now. How are we doing on the siege? I can basically ignore that battle. Oh, the siege is done. Okay, great. Good. Wow, it took us a long time to walk over there. So 1 day left. You're done. I've got Garta himself. Oh, yeah. Guess what, Garta? We are enforcing our demands. Thank you very much. I gain Bassa. Thank you very much. And we're done. We're done here. Okay. Cool. Oh, my granddaughter. Somebody took my granddaughter. Whose child are you, actually? Who are your parents? Oh, you're one of Lampshade's kids. Okay, are you one of his legitimate kids? No, you're not. You're not. You were the product of one of his dalliances. Okay. Here's the thing. A person whose name I'm really struggling to pronounce, Gablorman. You don't actually matter that much to me. I mean, if somebody pops up with a ransom demand and it's reasonable, I may think about it. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, no, we lost our child. Oh, no, we didn't lose our child. We lost Blal. She died in childbirth. Oh, no. We were really hitting it off. Oh, I've lost 2 wives in a very short period of time. I do not have a good track record with that. But she did give birth to my son before she passed away. I'm very sorry, Wall. I was really looking to live out the rest of my life with you. You seemed fun. Okay, well, I'm gonna obviously gain a lot of stress from that one. And, I need to name my new son. I'm a little distracted, Garmew, but I will find an appropriate name for you. Houseplant, welcome to the world. We're very happy to have you here. It is unfortunate that we had to lose Wall to gain you. Definitely tragic beginnings. I am certainly a little stressed out. Not crazy stressed out. We can live with that amount of stress, but I'm certainly a little bit stressed here. We should disband our armies. There's no real reason to keep these guys going. I mean, I could go take a poke at the raiders, but they're basically on their way out the door anyway. Well, we've got it. Now what do we do with it? Bassa, you're obviously going to have some control issues. Yeah, nobody likes us over here. Okay. Boryi, I need some attention. How's the control going in? Oh, yeah, you're basically fine in Wenyan. You're 100% fine over there. 96.4. Yeah, you're going to do control over here now, please. Thank you very much. What else might we want to do over there? No problems with faith, right? We're all the same religion over there. We are but not for much longer. A lot of other faiths around our area here. You have to do a little conversioning, show people the wise ways of Akhom. I'm pretty sure that's what our religion is. Alright, anything else we need to know about Bassa? What have you guys got going on here? Talk to me about Bassa itself. Oh, you've got quite a bit. Yeah, 4K's off being a terrible, terrible shaman. Oh, you've got palisades, lodges, trading outposts, longhouses. Oh, this is very good. I like what we did here in Bassa. And the game is politely reminding me that I am once again unmarried. I feel I should just remain solitary for the remainder of my life, but that's probably not a wise move. I should try to find someone who can take care of me in my twilight years. Now, nobody in the list is particularly outstanding in terms of skills or traits or anything. Barixa here, you're vengeful and sadistic, and yet generous at the same time. And your skills are I mean, they're okay. They exist. You don't really excel at anything, but you're not 1,000,000% terrible at everything either. I think just for some companionship in the twilight years here, Barixa, who is the same name as the daughter-in-law of the son that I may have encouraged to die. Anyway, Barixa, let's get hitched. You know, I had no intentions of continuing warfare right now, but I was just taking a quick peek at Nuon. They're devastated. They have 218 troops, and their allies have 61. Can I swing in there? Who are you at war with? Because I might just want to do kind of a smash and grab here. I mean, my armies are not back up to speed, but I do have a little bit more time left on the mercenaries. I'm gonna do this? Yeah, we're going in. We're going in. I just want your county. It's just gonna be a really, really quick smash and grab. I will call my allies just in case. Just in case. Because you never know when they might come up with a hasty alliance. Okay, obviously, raise the armies, right? Let's get all you guys right into... Where'd Nuon go again? Yeah, Nuon, you're ours. Yeah, Farbus is definitely into this. That's cool. And, well, that's about all we're going to do. That's about all we're going to do. So, weirdly, the war target is up here. I'm not sure how that works with Nuon, but it largely doesn't concern me. It looks like somebody else has got... Well, they are at war. Somebody else has got a bead on this as well. I just want this. Enemy ally joins. But you've got nothing. You have 61 troops, man. Go home. Yeah, I like the way this is already shaking out. My allies are branching out. Looks like they're heading right into Nuon. We're already sieging over here. 7 months left at that. And nobody seems like they have any problem with this. We just walked right in the door. Okay, I'm sure it can't end this well. But let's see if we can just grab Nuon. Okay, the mercenaries are gone. That's fine. We only had 5 months left on them, but we've still got a competent force here. We don't have nothing at all. And our allies are just kind of hanging out in Nuon. They're sieging that place. I'm sieging up here. Lots of sieging is happening. I'm losing prestige. Of course I am. But, I think we might be able to get this done. We'll see. Okay, basically, quickest war I've ever had. We went in, we sieged, we're at 100%. Is anyone going to pay for you before I end this war? Yes, they will. They absolutely will. 67 gold? Yes, please. Yes, please. And somebody might pay for this other guy, too. I'm just going to get these guys paid off and out the door before I actually enforce my demands. Okay, there's you gone. So you, go away. Come here. Is anyone going to pay for you? I've taken all their money. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll deal with you guys later then. Go ahead and just enforce demands, please. Yep. We want this. And what do you mean you won't accept? What do you mean you won't accept? I've got... Oh, I've lost war score. I shouldn't have waited. I did get 67 gold, though. Okay, what do you need me to do here? Well, the war continues, unfortunately, but I got a new perk. Okay, mental resilience. Yeah, we should absolutely have that. I'd really like to get down to healthy and whole of body. Trying to keep myself alive as long as is humanly possible here. I feel bad about that ransom, but I did get 67 gold. That's quite a bit of money. The war has to go on a little tiny bit longer. Don't know if that's the worst thing. How are we doing over here? We seem to be doing okay. Ah, a scheme, right? Right? Barixa is scheming against Boryi. Wow, everyone hates Boryi. Barixa, it's not very nice of you. Exposed as an agent. Yup. And she's going to lose prestige and 20 opinion of me. Or just throw her in jail. I don't, despite my hasty marriage to you, I want to assure you, I have basically no emotional attachment to you. Han was my beloved, and Wall was a bright spark in my twilight years, but you're just kind of convenient. You're going to jail. Ah, there's pedagogy kicking off right there. Miata, right, Pencil's daughter. Intrigue up 1. I do love that perk. Just some free points here and there. It's just wonderful. That's right, I'm educating her and my own new son, whose name I immediately forget. Clock. Right, Clock. Oh, speaking of which, Clock, when this siege is done, I should look at educating your brother. Really? 98%, 99% war score? You don't want to give me the 100 there? What is the problem? Where do we have to go to deal with the issue around here? Not back to Gola. We've already got that, right? Swing over there. I think we've got that fully under control. It's still 99%. What do you think I haven't done? There we go. There's my 100% right there. I don't know what the problem was, and I don't care. We're just enforcing our demands. Yeah, we've got that. I know I'm above my domain limit. I'll sort that out in a little bit. Disband the armies, please. Thank you very much. Alright, not quite as fast of a smash and grab as I thought, but still a fairly easy war, all things considered. It just took me a little bit longer than I thought. Alright, so some last-minute admin here. Houseplant, you should be educated. Actually, you know who I would love to have you educated by? You are going to be taught by Boryi, one of our most underestimated council members. We've been involved in a lot of wars, and Boryi has guided us through all of them. So you are going to be educated by Boryi, and we're going to put you into a military frame of mind here. You're going to get a martial education, please. Okay, that's done. I need to dump some land real quick. So, Clock, why don't you be in charge of, say, Bassa? Yeah, you can have Bassa. That's all yours now. You're 4 years old and you're my vassal. Alright, nepotism is alive and well in Crusader Kings III, and that is an excellent place to call it on Crusader Kings III for today. The nation of Crew rapidly expanding there. I didn't anticipate taking that much territory. I was going for Bassa, but Nuon was just ripe for the picking, so no reason not to go in and grab it. And we'll pick up some more Crusader Kings III again, of course, next time. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. More of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. I'm just going to keep shooting Hildegard until she goes away, which is my response to most nuns, really. Robot, how do we rescue you? I don't know how to rescue you. I'm also not sure I ever knew you were a woman. This isn't personal, actually. I don't know any of you. I'm Space Commander Awesome, and I'm having a weird kind of day here. Were you playing with the dead guy's zither? That sounded so much better in my head than when it came out of my mouth.